$75,000 spent on this post-harvest handling and value addition.
We got the trainings from the ACDP. We are now able to do our things.
So this works very fast?
This one is working very
so
fast.
So you can grind more than a ton?
More than a ton.
Okay.
We are now packaging our what? Our flour.
Yeah.
By then we were selling our cassava with the basins. I'm now seeing the farmers who have benefited from this grant.
What I've seen is it has enabled me to pay my children's school fees.
And even some of them, they have constructed their houses.
This week, we journey to Butaleja district, renowned for its vibrant rice fields. Here, the Doho Irrigation Scheme Farmers Cooperative Society Limited, known as DIFACOS, received a substantial boost in 2022. A grant of 250 million shillings through the Agriculture Cluster Development Project. This initiative, supported by the World Bank and implemented by Uganda's Ministry of Agriculture, Animal Industry and Fisheries, required farmers to contribute 33% to secure the matching grant.
We had targeted 300 farm organizations to provide matching grants. We actually achieved 358 were supported, and they built stores, they installed machines, equipment. They were the ones building their stores. They had to get contractors at district level, and then they also had to get the suppliers. For our work was to connect them, to connect the farm organizations and the machinery suppliers, and they got those suppliers that they've installed. And out of that, you find that establishing those facilities has contributed about an increase in storage capacity in the country, about 82,000 metric tons. And again, a total of about 110 billion was spent in these investments, and the farmers contribute 33%, that's the 36.5 billion. And the project ministry contributed the other 74 billion. Again, once people own up their developments, once they see the benefits, the farmers are able to invest and find that the farmers are able to partner with government for their own developments. And you realize that when you go out there, there is no ghost facility.
We meet Namagogwe Hajira, the resident district commissioner of Butaleja, who endorses our mission and offers her blessings as we proceed to meet the farmers. Hajira expresses her gratitude for this impactful government initiative.
Our people now are producing quite a rice because of the modern rice mills. They have also reduced the post-harvest losses because of the drying yard, and of course the tarpaulins. This program has also increased on the food security in the area because of the increased production and of course productivity.
Situated in eastern Uganda, Butaleja district is a key region for cereal cultivation, particularly renowned for its rice production. Since 2022, these farmers have embraced rice cultivation on the historic Doho Irrigation Scheme, a 48-year-old project now managed through a public-private partnership. Given its rich history, securing the grant was a smoother process.
It's the famous Doho Rice Irrigation Scheme, and I'm here with the chairperson in charge of the group, yes, Mr. Wasige.
Yes.
It is nice to have you on the show, and it's a pleasure to be here.
You're welcome to Doho Irrigation Scheme.
Yes, so the Doho Irrigation Scheme is a beneficiary of the ACDP
yes.
Initiative from the Ministry of Agriculture.
Yeah.
Now, this is a very old irrigation scheme. It's been there for a while. It has benefited people greatly.
Yes.
What difference has this project brought?
Under ACDP, we are given a grant of 250 million shillings.
Yes.
Out of that, we managed to procure a modern rice mill. One, we have realized high quality output. As farmers, we have also had an increase in the price of what is being sold in terms of kilograms, because previously we could do mill rice and sell it at 2,200, Currently, we are selling it at 2,800. But because of price fluctuations in the prices of rice, when the prices go up, it shoots about to 4,000.
4,000 a
So
kilogram.
which means, yes, which means that Doho irrigation scheme has benefited a lot.
Yeah.
Ayub explains the qualification process for farmers, highlighting the requirement of owning at least an acre of land.
You're still welcoming farmers, yes?
Yes.
Okay. So what's the process of joining? If a farmer out there wants to join the cooperative?
One of the conditions for a farmer to join a cooperative must be having a plot
Of land.
of land,
How big?
starting from an acre and above. And you must be willing to comply with the regulations.
The terms and conditions.
Yes, of the farm organization. It means you're going to be working with us,
Of
doing
course.
everything with us.
Yes.
Yeah.
The ACDP has generated employment opportunities and enabled farmers to produce high-quality rice using advanced machinery.
This doesn't affect employment, because this is one of those schemes that was providing something for people to do in the community. With the machine in place now.
Instead, it has again increased the employment around,
Yes.
because we have many people concentrating here doing different activities at a go.
Yes.
Yeah. So with employment, I hope that it has again improved, because if you came here at around around 8 in the morning, you could see people carrying bags. Everyone is busy. Some are loading rice they want to take to Mbale for marketing.
Yes.
Yeah. So even down the other side, on the farm, we engage ourselves in rice cultivation.
Yes.
So all stages of rice growing can be seen within the Doho one here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. The cooperative, how many farmers are we looking at?
We have 4,280 farmers.
That's nice.
The total coverage of the scheme, let me say in terms of total area, is 2,500 acres. That is under serious cultivation.
This has also led to an increase in the market price of their produce. However, Ayub highlights a challenge. The growing number of farmers has resulted in insufficient storage facilities.
Did some farmers pick interest after ACDP came into play?
Yeah, in the process of implementing ACDP program, we were in a position to get many farmers.
Yes.
And this has prompted even outgrowers to come and join us.
Yes.
Because they want to access services. At the peak of harvest, whatever you're seeing here, this grass here, people use this floor for drying the rice even the other side. Then the storage system is very, very weak. It cannot accommodate.
So the storage capacity,
has it always been this way, or this is after the project? Because the project could have brought more farmers on board.
Our storage capacity has just hiked because after we working closer with farmer under the ACDP project, they also pledged to give us total support, and in return they have brought in their rice. So what we had earlier, we thought it was better for us and it would be maybe enough. Unfortunately, today you can even see people are heaping rice outside the storage, which means its capacity is very low, about 4,000 metric tons.
And even during the off season, you still have little space.
Yes, very little. So I hope if we could get like maybe a store that can store about 40,000 metric tons, then we can be in a position to handle,
accommodate even more farmers that could come on board.
But as I speak now, like I said, the machine is overwhelmed with work.
Yes.
They don't have time to rest the meal day, evening, which is going to cause again health issues to our workers.
We'll take a brief commercial break now. When we return, we'll dive into the operation of the milling machine, inspect the road truck, and explore farming opportunities presented by Bukola Chemical Industries Limited. Stay tuned.
About 4 of them, they are within S4, S3 like that.
Yes.
So I have benefited very much.
from the short commercial break. Under the Agriculture Cluster Development Project, farmers in Butalija district depend on the Doho irrigation scheme for their sustenance. They also count on DIFACOS for storage, market access, and an uplift in their livelihoods.
Out of the benefits, the increase in the price of the produce, it means that a farmer will be in a position to retain some balances in the pocket. About an increment of the price from 2,400 to 2,800. So that difference there, it is ACDP that has marketed me again personally.
Yes.
Yeah, that is, I'm the chairperson, National Alliance of Agriculture Cooperatives in Uganda.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah. So it is out of SDP's activities that we could be seen as performers on ground.
They've opened doors for you.
Yeah.
There are more opportunities out there.
Yeah, and we have had several trainings to our farmers to access knowledge on how to do agronomic practices.
Yes.
Yeah.
And SDP is the one bringing in the facilitators.
Yes.
Ayub Wasige shares that farmers highly value the rice variety for its high yield potential under low input conditions and its readiness for harvest in just 75 days.
During the implementation of the project, we had a variety called Wita 9 that was brought on board, and currently it is performing very well because farmers have continued to buy it from the certified public companies, private companies and public. Here we buy them from Nalo. Nalo supplies us and Namlonge.
Yes.
So it is performing well, and the kilograms have, let me say, there has been an increase in the kilograms. Previously we could cultivate varieties that could give us 800 kilograms in an acre. Yeah. Currently people are earning 1,200 kilograms
in an acre.
Per acre. So which is almost 2.5 metric tons in an acre, in a hectare. Yeah.
I see.
We are used to selling rice at 2,200. Currently we sell rice at 2,800.
The quality is better.
The quality is better.
Dawson Haperi Malinga, a 77-year-old rice farmer, proudly shares his story.
At the beginning, when the project came, we were getting the seeds from Mazimasa seed supply. They were the people who were making seeds. But we were paying some co-funding on the side of rice and even on the side of tablets. The government was paying 67 and we were paying 33%. Yes. So it was some encouragement for us to get seeds.
How many acres of this rice are you growing?
I have 3 acres.
3 acres?
Yes, please.
And how have you benefited from this project? How has it helped you?
It has helped me very much because I've managed even to educate my children.
Yes.
3 of them have graduated.
That's nice.
About 4 of them, they are within S4, S3 like that.
Yes.
So I have benefited very much.
So how is this different from before the project came?
Actually, it is that the yield was a bit low.
Yes.
Now, immediately you brought us that fertilizer. It came up.
The input helped.
The input came up. We are benefiting very much.
Yes.
ACDP is a project that has brought many testimonies as far as farming is concerned in Butalija. And to be specific, in the 3 commodities that we're promoting, that's rice, cassava, and maize. And I want to assure you that throughout this project, more than 15,000 farmers have benefited from this project.
Yeah.
And believe me, the production and productivity as intended in the project goal were fully achieved.
Yeah.
And when you look just behind you, you see that really what we have been missing in the value chain of rice was really achieved through this project. And of course we have been producing rice, but not of good quality.
Yes. How do they identify? You write the names of each farmer.
Yes.
On the.
Yeah. Of course, for easy identification, we have even farmers with names that resemble. So, but what we do,
Yes.
we add another label to make sure that
We can identify
yes.
which farmer.
And that is how our blend is now.
Yes.
Yeah, but maybe
So
we move around.
when we bring it in from
the drying
yard,
we take it to the other side.
yes.
That is where the section for pouring in is.
And then the machine does everything.
Yes. All I can say is that now this is the feeding point where you put in your rice. It enters the first elevator.
Yeah.
Now this one pulls. It has cups inside
Yes.
for pulling. After pulling, it pours in the. Now this is the cleaner.
Yeah.
This cleaner here removes the chaff, just like you sit down there.
Yes, I can see
There
it.
is the dirt that comes
The
out.
husks
Yes.
all come out.
The husk goes out to the other side.
And
But
then
now
the
they
chaff.
put the stones and
Yes.
what comes here. After this one, we come to the second elevator.
Yeah.
Now this is the first hara that removes the first husk,
Yeah.
the one which is a bit hard.
Yeah.
After which, this one works as a paddle separator. It separates the one with a husk and the one without a husk. Yeah, maybe we go to the other side. After here, the one with no husk, this is the first polisher. It polishes.
To make sure that
Yes.
there are no husks.
Then after this one, we come to the second polisher.
Yeah.
And now after this one, we just go straight to the grader.
Yeah.
The one that separates the broken one. The broken one goes the other side.
Go the other side and then
The other one
yeah,
comes
we have
here.
the full one.
Yeah, and this is now our weighing section.
Yes.
After we have weighed, we always weigh 50 kilograms per bag. After weighing, we do the sewing.
Yes.
This is an elevator. You don't need to overstrain your...
It sews as well.
Yes. So this is what we got out of the money that we had gotten from
ACDP. Yeah, I
This
can
is how
see.
the rice looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So your market, are you selling to strictly people within the eastern region? Is this making its way to the
No,
rest of the country?
It goes up to Kampala. The rest of the country.
Yeah.
People come here, buy rice and take.
And take,
Yeah.
of course.
This is how the broken one comes out. And that one, politics has some impurities.
Yeah.
So we cannot allow it to go the other side because our buyers now want something which
Quality.
Yes. So far we are impressed with government's intervention through ACDP.
Yeah.
Because had it not to be ACDP, maybe we would have got this machine here. People would be using ordinary mills that used to break their rice, no value addition, no what. So we are a cooperative that wants to move.
In Doho Town Council, a newly constructed 1-kilometer road costing 88 million shillings now connects hundreds of farmers to essential government services for the first time in over 50 years. According to Sulaiman Kungu, the vice chairperson of Doho Hibira, the area was once isolated by expansive water bodies. One of the project's main objectives is rehabilitate road chokes to make it easier for the farmers to access the production centers. Right now we are in Doho, where we have the Doho Ibira Road that was rehabilitated, and works are still ongoing due to some issues, but hey, human nature.
Kati wano wenyimiridde oluguudo lwenyimiridde luno bwe Busolwe Road okuva Embale okugenda e Busolwe, naye wano Doho Shibira tumaze emyaka mingi kumpi oba bukya Doho Shibira ebeerewo tetufunanga ku chance ng'eno okutulimira ku luguudo luno. Tubadde tulina obuzibu ngo twegamba ebirime byaffe bwe tumala okubikungula okubijja mu nnimiro kubireeta waka nga kisoboka naye kubijja waka tubitwale mu butale nga tekisoboka naye kati kusaawa eno twebaza nesikwebaza yene kitongole ekyo kyatuwadde oluguudo luno kati ebirime tuli kubitambuza bulungi era tubituusa bulungi wano ku luguudo nga tubitwala mu butale.
This is to assure public that whatever we have gained from ACDP will never go away.
Yes.
And we have our policies in place that we have developed to ensure that these activities, all benefits from government can be looked at and catered for. Then the other thing is that we keep training people. We have cases where we cannot manage farmers' demands.
Of course.
One is the capacity of, let me say, we are a younger cooperative to the extent that the rice which is supplied here by farmers, we don't have capital to offset them there and then.
Yes.
That is one. Two, the low capital of the farm organization. If we could get a funder to help us to have a startup fund, because farmers here bring rice and they just want to be paid and they go away.
And they go away.
After meaning they don't want to maybe wait a week, 2 weeks before they come for their money.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one we are just building that discipline in them.
Of course.
The storage system is poor. The drying yard.
Yeah.
Then
the machine.
The machine.
The bigger one.
In fact, the machine. I wish you carried money with you here today. You could see those people crying for you when you're going, not leaving them with a new machine around here.
Butaleja District LC5 Chairperson Bori Michael Hikenyi expresses his satisfaction with the community's proactive approach beyond cereal farming. He notes that even outgrowers have joined in to access additional services.
One of the best programs that government has come up with, which have benefited the Wananchi in this district, is that of ACDP program. It aided people in accessing seeds. People have also now done much in horticulture, whereby watermelon is now one of the crops, the crops which are being cultivated in this district, which crop is of high value in terms of returns. It had that component of the machinery to help to add value. As I speak now, when you go to Doho Rice Farmers Cooperative, the demand is so high. So it is my prayer that the government of Uganda goes ahead again to secure another loan to ensure that we get phase 2, and that will take us to another level of maybe even achieving Vision 2040.
Farming opportunities. Rice stem burrs pose a significant threat to rice crops. Striker, an advanced contact and systematic insecticide, effectively controls these pests and more in rice fields. For robust growth and optimal yields, we recommend applying supergrain during vegetative growth and Kara during flowering and grain filling stages. To combat diseases such as rice blast, Coppermate proves to be a potent fungicide and bactericide, effectively managing a wide range of fungal and bacterial diseases in rice.
The farmers already have their rice packaged and on the market. Driving through Mbale, stumble into Chisenyi, you can get yourself a bag. That's all we had for you today. Keep those comments coming in. #NTV Seeds of Gold. We are still in the Eastern region. See you next week.